Alright, let's talk about section 9.12, triangle area. Now this is kind of a cool topic or idea. We're going to take a triangle. Let's say we have this guy here. This one is, in this case, a right triangle. And we have 11 centimeters, and our height here is 16 centimeters. And the question is, what is the area? Well, the area of a triangle is actually very closely related to a parallelogram. Let me show you what I mean by that. Say that I take this triangle right here. I'm going to redraw it as a parallelogram. And I can say that this again is 11 centimeters. And this up here is still 16 centimeters. But notice I'm only referring to the triangle piece. What I did is I just took the triangle piece, I made a copy of it, flipped it around, and then I stuck it back together, and now it's a parallelogram. And my parallelogram area is equal to base times height. And I have my base times height right here. Even if it's a square like this, it works out just fine. And I can see that this would be 16 times 11, which is going to be 176 centimeters cubed. Now, that doesn't help me super much because that's the whole shape. But what I can immediately notice is because I took this, copied it again, and brought it to the other side, I know that one of these is actually half of the total shape. So, if I just want part of this, or exactly half, I can just take this and multiply it by a half. And this is going to give me the area of my triangle. And it actually is going to give us the area of our triangle formula as well. So if I just divide that by 2, it's going to give me 88 centimeters squared, because that is half of my total that I have. So my area of a triangle is going to be my area of a parallelogram, base times height, times 1/2. And that's how you can get the area of any triangle. Now, take a look at a triangle that looks like this. This is one is going to be a little different. And I can take it. I am terrible at drawing triangles. I don't know why. My height here is 5 centimeters. And my base is 17 centimeters. Now you might ask, well, I can't just copy this triangle and flip it over and turn it into a parallelogram. So how is this going to work? Well, how it works is if I were to cut this triangle in half, I would get 2 pieces. And I can take each of these parts and I can then glue them together on top of each other. And if I had drawn this better, this line would be straight. And you can see that this would be indeed a parallelogram. And this would be half of each of the sides. So what I have left is exactly half of this total parallelogram that I've drawn out in orange. So again, my area equals 1/2 base times height. Now it's easy. I just plug it into my formula and I've got it. I have 1/2 times 17 times 5. I'm going to go 5 times 17 divided by 2 is 42.5. And we have centimeters squared. Now remember, you do have to do order of operations, so you can't just do divided by 2 times 17 times 5, but I trust that we all know how to do our order of operations now. And that's pretty much it. I'll do another quick example if you like, but you don't need to watch because it's going to be pretty easy. Sometimes they'll just give us the information. They'll say, example 1, They'll say the base is 11 and the height is 7. What's the area? Okay, that's easy. Area equals 1/2 11 times 7. I'll do 11 times 7. 77 divided by 2. Area equals 38.5. And in this case, I was in inches. And I gotta remember those units. There we go. Oops. Done. All right, good luck.